What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Forever Stranded Lost Souls. Oh yeah, guys. So last episode we made donuts. That's right, we made donuts. That's our new food source. We also ended up making a magma crucible, a fluid transposer. We made ourselves a resonator and a hand mill. I think is what that's called, manual mill. Anyway, we got ourselves some tech. We also were sifting a lot of soul sand to get bitumen, this stuff right here, putting it through the magma crucible. 4 of those turns into a bucket. And we now have 3 buckets of this stuff. Now, also, at the end of last episode, I decided that we should make ourselves a bucket cast, right? And then put iron in the smeltery to cast out buckets. What I didn't realize is that it actually costs 6 iron per bucket to do it this way. This is the first time that I have ever seen where you cast something on the smeltery cost more than other ways of casting it out. Normally, with the bucket, the way we've done this before is iron plates, so that's 3 iron. You can just put that in your crafting grid with the Tinker's Construct. No, I'm sorry, the Immersive Engineering Hammer. Yeah, you put that in your crafting grid with the Immersive Engineering Hammer to make the plates, and then 3 string. Is 3 string really worth the same as 3 iron? I don't know. Iron is one of those materials that we've been getting very slowly in this mod pack, so every bit of iron counts. And the fact that we wasted iron by making that way, yeah, not happy about that. Anyway, so I made 2 buckets that way, and the rest of these buckets I made the normal way with the string and the iron plates. But anyway, let's go ahead and get 3 buckets of this crude oil bucket, this one and this one. So we need this crude oil in order to power the Overworld Portal, apparently. Overworld Portal. Now, there's 2 different flavors of these. We have the extra utilities flavor and the Nether Utils. This is the one we're looking for. So Nether Utils portal requires ender pearls, emeralds, red nether brick, and a beacon. So the beacon requires us to have glass, these ender casings, and a nether star. We've collected a nether star from one of our rewards, so that's super easy for us. Ender casing is block of black quartz, blocks of diamond, and blocks of ender pearls. So we have plenty of ender pearls. We have some diamonds. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. That's what, 16 blocks of diamonds that we're gonna need for all of those? If we need, well, I'm sorry, no, that's just the portal. I'm thinking we had to make 4 of these. We also have to make the pedestal. Pedestal? I can never remember how to spell that word. I'm not seeing it here. Let's go into the quest book real quick and see what this thing says. Yeah, Nether Pedestal. Nether Pedestal. This thing. Okay, so this requires 2 diamonds each, stone and stone slab. So that's actually going to be a little bit cheaper than I was thinking it was going to be just a second ago. We do need 4 blocks of diamond, which is easy for us to do. We have over a stack. So there is that. Then we need 8 loose diamonds for the rest. Okay, so we have those on us. The pedestal again, stone slab. How are we doing on the stone situation? We have plenty, so we need 4 stone slabs. So we get 6 of those. Can we convert those back? No. Okay, so we have the stone slabs. And this, all right, so there is the 4 nether pedestals. We do need to increase our magic skill. We have 21 levels on us, so we should be able to do that. The advancement, a simple item holder, question mark, exclamation point. Let's increase our magic real quick. So we're at 10, 8, I'm sorry, we're at 10, 11, 12. Costs 8 levels for that. And we should now have the skills. Yes, okay, so we're at 11 magic, or over 11. We meet the requirement. So the Overworld Pedestal, this thing, we still got to do this. We need red nether brick. How many of those? Is it 3? 3 of those. Okay, so we need 6 nether brick and 6 nether quartz. So there's our brick. And I think we have nether quartz. Oh, I'm sorry, nether wart. I don't know why I was saying quartz. Nether warts over here. Okay, so there's a red nether brick. 2 emeralds, 2 ender pearls. Emerald, ender pearl. All right. And then the expensive item, the beacon itself. So that is 5 glass, which I don't think we have. No. So we are going to have to hammer down some cobblestone into gravel and then gravel into sand. Let's do that right now. And our hammer is in here somewhere right there. Cool. All right, man, my inventory. I cannot wait, and I say this every single mod pack, but I cannot wait until we get to applied energistics, because inventory management is probably one of my least favorite things about Minecraft. There's just, especially modded Minecraft, there's just so many items from so many different mods that like your inventory gets clogged so quickly. I try my best to avoid having to deal with that, but yeah, you can't always do that. Anyway, so we need 3 of these ender casings. So we do need 12 blocks of diamonds. Do we have enough diamonds for that? I do not think we do. I do not think we do. We have 3. Wait a second. Wait a second. Each one of these ender casings, yeah, so that is 4 each. So we need, so we're up to 7. Do we need those blocks of diamond for something else? No, I was just looking at one of these things. Yeah, so we need 5 more blocks of diamonds, which I think we should be able to do relatively easily. I've noticed out in the Nether, there is Nether diamond from the cyclic mod, and I've been leaving that most of the time because we haven't had tools to mine it or fortune or any of that stuff. So I'm gonna have to go through our branch mine here and try and find it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to sift for diamonds. Wait, is that some right here? I think that might be some right here. All right, so our pick only has fortune 2. Let's use our hammer, which has fortune 3. All right, let's hammer this. Oh, we got more right there. Very good. Okay, so we ended up with 8 more, so that's not even 1 block, but we're gonna get there eventually. All right, so I guess I'll have to go through our branch mine, try and find all of the diamond that I've left behind that we weren't able to mine previously, and mine that. And once that's out, we'll have to sift for the rest. Anyway, it's going to take a minute for me to get through all of this stuff, so let me get to it, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I went through our branch mines, and pretty much only diamonds that I found was just that little bit of diamond with you guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess we did not find very much more diamond in the branch mine, but it's been so long, I didn't remember, but I did go through all the tunnels just to double check. So yeah, I ended up taking, I think, 9 stacks of gravel and sifting that all down with our diamond stiffened meshes, and that was enough to give us the rest of the blocks of diamond plus an additional 3 diamonds here. And I completely forgot that we had the 6 diamond ores, so if we needed more, I guess we can fortune 3 those for a little bit later on. But anyway, so we are ready to go here. We have the nether brick, we have the emerald, and we have the ender pearls. We need this beacon, so we need these ender casings, which require the blocks of diamonds, blocks of ender pearls, and the block of black quartz. Now the black quartz we got earlier when we were sifting soul sand, I think on an iron stiffened or a flint stiffened, in order to get the Botania stuff. Anyway, we had like 14 of these black quartz. 4 of those turns into a block. So yeah, we should have enough for 3 of those. All right, so there we go. So there's that. We have the star, we have the glass, there is a beacon. All right, and finally, oh, I guess we don't have the extra pearls on me. Must have put those away accidentally. And finally, here we go. Here's an overworld portal. Awesome. Hypnotizd has made the advancement. I'm getting out. Well, we're kind of there. We still have to make the Nether Pedestal, so let's do those. Nether Pedestal. Wait a second, we don't have to make the Nether Pedestals. We did that last time. So we have the Nether Pedestals already and the Overworld Portal and a few extra blocks on it. Anyway, so now we also need 4 buckets of water apparently. So water, 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 water. Okay, so now we have water, we have crude oil, we have the Overworld Portal and the Nether Pedestal. I don't know how these things work. I don't know if they require power. I mean, the portal takes crude oil, so I can only imagine that it doesn't require power. That's like self-powering, but again, I don't know. So let's kind of set this, I guess, in the back over here. Yeah, we got stuff set up. I guess if we're gonna be leaving here, we'll probably be taking a lot of this power stuff with us. Yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Anyway, so let's put the Nether Pedestal here. I'm sorry, not the Nether Pedestal, the Overworld Portal there. Oh, and it's a half block, which is nice. Now it said that we had to put the pedestals on the corner, so let's do that. Pick all those things up. Okay, so these look like they're a little bit bigger, just a little bit. They're kind of cool looking. Now each one of those is supposed to take a bucket of water. Awesome. So this thing It says fuel offline. All right, so we put a bucket of oil in there. It takes a second. All right, so that's interesting. Normally when you put buckets and stuff, it's like instant, but this does take a little bit of time here. Cool. All right, so press to activate. Okay, we're missing something, obviously. I wonder if these slabs are kind of interfering with it a little bit. I'm gonna try removing these, see if that does anything for us. Try again. It wants to go, but it can't. I see that it's drawing lines out here. Maybe I'll remove some more slabs. Maybe it needs a little bit bigger area than what I'm giving it. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what else. It would be nice if multi-blocks like this had some kind of like an error report saying, hey, you did a stupid. Let's try again. Yeah, it's definitely trying to draw something on the ground, but this isn't letting it. Okay, so let's go back to the quest book real quick. It says, tip, the portal is a multi-block. You need a portal in the middle, right? And 4 pedestals in the corners. Okay, so we did that. With water buckets on the pedestals, we've done that. The portal takes crude oil in the main GUI. Done. This can be pumped into the block as well. It will take 2 buckets of crude oil to activate the portal. Once activated, the portal will consume 1 millibucket of fuel every 15 seconds. I suggest using 3 buckets. The portal will require, oh, here we go, Ender Eyes, Ender Pearls, Blaze Rods, and Enchanted Books in the GUI of the main portal block. You know what? We never got all these different items at the same time, so we have to put that into the crafting grid thing here. That's my mistake. All right, well, let's take back all these things. We're gonna have to disassemble this if we need all of these blocks in our inventory in order to complete this quest. I got a little ahead of myself here. Now, here's the thing, though. Can I get the crude oil back out of this? Maybe if I use a bucket directly on the machine. What if I do it one at a time? It said we can pump the fuel in. Can we pump the fuel out? Man, if we have to do all of this again, that's going to be really, really annoying. Okay, well, I'm going to fix another floor here, and we will get this going again. Yeah, I thought I'd read all of the quest previously, and I guess I stopped at the part where we need the fuel and didn't really give it much more thought. I'm really afraid to break that block. I don't want to lose the fluid that's in there. Yeah, I think I will try and pump that out into like a tank or something. Aha, so we were able to pull it out using a fluid duct and a servo, got all the fuel out of there, and we got our 3 buckets in this thing. Okay, very good. Yeah, because I do need this thing broken so we can have it in our inventory and complete that quest here. All right, so we need 2 Eyes of Ender, 2 Blaze Rods, and 4 Ender Pearls. Let me fill this back in. That is not what I wanted to do. There's that and that. Okay, cool. So let's go downstairs. We'll grab the rest of these items that we need here. We should be able to complete the quest rather easily. I do believe we should have everything down here for it. All right, so we needed Blaze Rods, 2 Blaze Rods. Need to go back in here and take a look. 2 Blaze Rods, 2 Eyes of Ender, and 4 Ender Pearls. So we need a total of 6 Ender Pearls. There's 4, 5, 6, 2 Blaze Powder. All right. There's that, there's that, there's that. Cool. So we should have everything in our inventory now. Quest updated, portal home. Awesome. Okay. So now that's complete. Let's go ahead and try and reset this thing up. Right here. So again, we'll place it in this location. We'll do one of those, and then I will leave the slabs around. I'd prefer to leave this place unspawnable if possible, but I don't know if that's going to interfere with the portal, so we will find out here very shortly. So there's all of that. Bucket of water, 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 water. And then our crude oil is in this thing, so we will pump that right back in. We'll do that. One of those. One of these. 3 buckets. Okay, so now we can get rid of this stuff. And that. Okay, so now we should be ready to go once I put this, this, and that in there, right? I think that's all we need to do. So let's click the button. Again, it doesn't want to work. Apparently I still can't read, but this time I'm gonna blame it on the quest, because the quest doesn't require us to have anything additional here. All the way down at the bottom, it does say that we need an enchanted book in there as well, besides the ender eyes, ender pearls, and blaze rods, right? Yeah. Okay. So I read through that twice and I failed reading it twice. We're done now. All right. So we need 2 books. We need 4 obsidian and 2 diamonds. So there is an enchantment table. Here's an extra book. Let's put the enchantment table down. We will put the book in there plus 1 piece of lapis, and we will do that. So that gives us holding. All right, so now we have an enchanted book. Quest complete. Portal home. I guess there was a second portion of this. Okay, well, now we should be good to go. Let's put, not the actual edition. I got this actually editions book, by the way, by making the, I think it was the burnt quartz into the quartz blocks? The smoky quartz, whatever that stuff was called. Anyway. So there is the final item, right? Can we start this up now? Of course we can. Why would we be able to start it up? Well, one final thing I didn't notice about the quest. If we go back in here, it just says Enchanted Book, and the dialogue down here says we need an Enchanted Book in the GUI to start it up. When I hover over this, it does say this is Enchanted Book Protection 2, but it's not specified anywhere except for hovering over the icon. It just says Enchanted Book, which in my mind, in every other pack that I've played, means just any enchanted book. But this specifies Protection 2. Okay, so I'm assuming we need a Protection 2 book. So I went ahead and I made some bookshelves here, put some slabs on it. I've been enchanting things. I made a whole lot of stone swords. I've been enchanting. Had to go upstairs, get some more experience from our experience farm. And then I made an anvil. So that is 3 blocks of iron and 4 more ingots gone. Hopefully, this is what we need. Okay, so that costs 2 levels of experience to make this a Protection 2 book. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, this is the last piece of the puzzle that we need to finally get out of the nether. Can we put this in here? It goes in there. It still doesn't start up. So I am completely confused on what is wrong here. Maybe we need more of everything in here. Maybe it's 4 of everything. I don't know. But it looks like we're still having the same problem. Being fed up with this, I just went to the wiki and I looked up this mod. And it says that the items can be changed. And that got me thinking, well, I should probably look in the configuration for this mod pack since it's not explained properly in the quest book. So as it turns out, these ender pearls are supposed to be spread out, same with the blaze rods and the eyes of ender. I believe this is what we need, so this Protection 2 book was probably not necessary. I'm sure any enchanted book would have worked, but I don't know. It didn't say. I had no idea. Let's click the button. Oh boy, here we go. Activation sequence. Now it's officially working. Okay. So it is using a little bit of fuel. I thought I was supposed to use 2 buckets to start up and then a little bit every now and then. I don't know. Anyway, we have all of our tools. We have armor. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Now, the other thing I don't know is if we leave this place and then we try to come back, like, is it going to be a problem? Like, what's the deal with that going to happen? Will we be able to finally use nether portals once we leave and then come back? I don't know. I was continuing to remove blocks around here because I still couldn't figure out what the heck was going on with this thing. But yet now we got it all figured out. It wasn't the space requirement. It was just the fact that the items were supposed to be put in a specific order and nothing like that was described in the quest book at all. Anyway, I want to make sure this is all spawn proof up in here in case we do come back for whatever reason. I almost feel like I should take all of the stuff with me that we've gotten so far because I don't know how this works, if we will be able to come back or not. Anyway, let's get this rest of this stuff done. Cool. All right, so there we go. We should be able to leave the nether finally. I'm super excited for this. Let's get going. Oh, a thing's happening. Okay, I stepped on the portal. Things are happening. Things are doing, and all right. Well, we are here in the overworld, and it is raining. Oh my goodness! Quest complete. The overworld. Wait, we had a quest for that? Let's look. Whoop, I'm moving that and this at the same time. Whoa. Okay, so quest complete the overworld, magical world. Oh, we're getting the thing where the quest book wants to jump around on me. Okay, so I guess the overworld probably... Oh, other worlds. This quest right here. Ah, okay. So now we get all this stuff. Twilight Forest and all these things. Okay, quest updated the overworld. Well, the first thing I'd like to do is get out of the rain. I'm seeing, though, that we have sticks on the ground. Is that what this is? Yeah, I guess that was sticks. So can we go back to the Nether, I wonder? What's this over here? That's kind of crazy looking. What are these? We get ourselves rock from Immersive Craft. I am so immersed right now. I see we got lots of Botania stuff. We got the white petals nearby, which is good. Okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to break that one. Well, it looks like it is becoming nighttime, so I guess the very first thing we are going to... Nether growth. Is the Nether going to be spreading from this thing? Is that what that's about? I don't know. I guess the very first thing I'd like to do is just, you know, go get safe. We are still playing with that difficulty meter on the side, so that means that, yeah, monsters are going to be pretty tough, and I might not be able to kill all of them or any of them. I don't know. Whoop, little lag there. So for now, I think we're going to leave that Nether thing alone. What's probably going to happen is I'll put a waypoint on there, and we'll go further away, find ourselves a place that looks nice to hang out in. There's sheep nearby. I kind of want to go murder their faces. You know what? We should do that. Instead of trying to, like, wait out the night. Like, we have armor, right? And we have a decent sword. Let's go see if we can murder some sheeps real quick and get their wool to make a bed and not have to worry about the rain. So I see them on the map. I guess they're up here on this mountain. There's a creeper there. What is that? My goodness, how many hits does this thing take? That has all the health. Okay. Well, monsters are going to be very, very difficult. Hopefully we'll be able to kill the sheep. I hear you, sheep. I would like your fluffy wool. Okay, so 3 hits to kill it, and it doesn't drop wool. I wonder, should I just go back to the Nether and grab some string? Is that a thing that we can do? I guess we should try that out and just see if we can go back and forth using this portal. All right, well, let's try going back first of all. If we can make ourselves a bed, that will be a lot nicer than what we currently are dealing with right now. Okay, it's doing a thing. And we're back. And I didn't mean to remove that. Now, does that use... Is this thing still active? It is offline. Okay, so it is offline. So we'll have to use some more crude oil for us to get back. Okay, I guess that's fair. Well, yeah, let's go down. We'll grab the stuff that we need for a bed. Actually, I think I already have wool, don't I? Yeah, we already have wool. That's one too many. All right, and then we will grab some planks. One of these guys, like so. Okay, well, now we have a bed. Okay, so I wonder, are we even going to be able to get back now? Like, does that thing require another 2 buckets to start back up? And all of the items inside? I feel like it probably will, and that's going to kind of stink if that's the case. But, no, it looks like that's fine. It says currently offline. It is draining fuel to start back up. It didn't have enough fuel. Okay. Well, if I stand on here, it's doing something. It looks like it's gonna work. I wonder if once we've gone through this, we can use the regular Nether portal, or if the Nether portals are always gonna be unavailable. I'm hearing something growling. I don't like that. Okay, well, let's put this down. I'm glad we were able to get through again, even though it looked like we shouldn't be able to for whatever reason. Okay, we'll do that. Please see, bit. Is it the torches that have been setting me on fire this whole time? I don't know. So it wouldn't let me place the bed there. Why not? Oh, weird. Okay. Advancement made. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Oh, by the way, I did try and make an enchanter. I just noticed this in here. Yeah, I tried making an enchanter instead of the bookshelves to try and get ourselves magical wood. But yeah, unfortunately, that wasn't a thing we were able to do. That zombie's got a lot of health. Oh boy, okay. But we got rid of the zombie. It is now daytime. There's probably still gonna be creepers around that we're gonna have to deal with. We should put a waypoint on this thing first of all. What is that? Some kind of a lizard? New. Nether portal. Save. Close. Okay. Yeah, this right here. I don't know what nether growth is. That makes me think that it's going to start spreading around and this will all turn into nether nearby. I really don't want to deal with that. I would kind of like to go explore a little bit and see what we got around. We got a spider over here. This spider got lots of health. I assume it does. Can't really see it. 52 health. Yeah, okay. So we're going to want to start either preparing to not deal with monsters at all or getting ourselves way stronger weapons. Okay, we have ocean here. Can we see like the bigger map? J. Okay, yeah, so we have a gravel beach. We have a little bit of an ocean. I'm not sure what all this dark biome stuff is. I'm not really a fan of the way that looks, so maybe we should move a little bit away from that. Okay, I think we're going to do a little exploring here, see if we can find ourselves a nice place to settle down. And then we might have to do one final trip back to the nether, which means we're going to need some more of that bitumen stuff. We'll do one final trip and try and grab as much of our resources as possible. I do know we have the chest transporter, so we could put everything in the chest, pick them all up in the chest transporters, and then bring them all back that way. And that might be one of the options that we take. But first of all, I kind of want to get the lay of the land, so I'm going to go exploring around. We'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, so I chopped down a couple of trees around here to get some wood. I was going to make a chest, but then it was like, oh, wait, how do we make a chest? And I started doing all this stuff. Right, so to make a chest, we need to have ourselves this chest from Immersive Craft, which requires plant twine or cordage or fiber or whatever. And I don't really know a good way to get that stuff outside of the nether. Previously, there were those plants that are growing in the nether. We would just break, and like 3 of those things that would drop the fibers would turn into the cordage or whatever. Yeah, and then we could easily make that stuff. But at this point, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Also, you'll notice in the lower left-hand corner, difficulty's at 105. I didn't really pay attention, but like I said, I have used that difficulty meter before in the past when I played Sink into Madness, and I do know that whenever you sleep, it increases the difficulty. I have slept twice now, and I don't know how far that's going up. I remember seeing that difficulty in the 60s earlier today, so I don't know if like going back and forth from the nether or sleeping or whatever it was that was increasing it, but we're at 105 now difficulty. So I kind of explored around a little bit and kind of see what we got here. So I went like all the way over here and came back, and it was nighttime, and I kind of went down this way and then came back. There's a village here. Yeah, there's a village here. I came over here and I kind of looked around, didn't see anything like super special, and then I came back and slept once again. So that's where we are right now. I kind of feel like somewhere over here away from this dark wood area would be like what we kind of want to do. There's a little bit of a swamp here, I think. And then I hear inside this area that I dug out, there's something that keeps making sound in the background. I don't know what it is. Yeah, anyway, it's not showing up on the mini-map that there's anything close by, but there's something here that's making sound. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's friendly or hostile or whatever, but it definitely is there. Yeah, I don't really think we're going to be able to get much done today. I got to figure out how we're going to get that plant fiber or whatever. I did see, though, that we can make it if we make ourselves a work tool, but in order to make the work tool, it looked like we needed the fiber, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, it looks like some kind of a string went there. Maybe that was magma string. Maybe we can use regular string, and I never noticed. Well, no, that says magma string. Silk cordage, plant twine. Yeah, so if we make a work blade, we can do that. So maybe that's what we're going to end up having to do, is making ourselves like an iron work blade that requires a bunch of iron. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Anyway, guys, we're going to go and wrap the episode up here for today. Yep, we got to the overworld. We did it. We finally did it. It's so amazing. But yep, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it. and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.